This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 557, The Magic Formula for Overcoming a Breakup Fast by Corbano of lovesagame.com. Happy Tuesday! I'm Joss Marie, and I narrate relationship blogs to you here on the show every Monday through Friday. But before we get into it, I just want to give a big thank you to Solid Gold. They believe that simple, natural ingredients are the key to your pet's health and happiness. Want to learn more about the gold standard difference when it comes to holistic pet food? I'll share more about that and my personal experience at the end of this episode. But for now, Solid Gold is offering our listeners 30% off your first order by visiting solidgoldpet.com/ORD. That's solidgoldpet.com/ORD for 30% off your first order. Remember, that's solidgoldpet.com/ORD. But with that, let's get right into Eddie's post and start optimizing your life. The Magic Formula for Overcoming a Breakup Fast by Corbano of lovesagame.com. Many years ago, when I finally overcame my extremely painful breakup, I noticed a substantial shift in different areas of my life. I'd become stronger, more independent. My relationship to others had improved. I was simply able to enjoy life more. That was the moment when I started to plan how to convey this to other people with similar problems. But I wasn't sure if the techniques I used would help another breakup or divorce victims as well. Maybe they were only helpful in my personal case? That's when I went in search of the magic formula for overcoming a breakup. I had a concrete idea of how a coaching program would look like, but I also needed another perspective, not just my own. So I decided to interview as many people as possible about how they survived their breakups or divorces. The interviews. I started with relatives, then friends of friends. I did a survey in a newspaper, and finally, with the help of a friend psychologist, I was able to interview numerous people with different experiences. Among them were a few who seemed to go through this process without any effort, with natural lightness. I then primarily targeted those, for I was sure that they had some unique traits which enabled them to get this behind them much quicker and with less effort than all the others. My coaching program was born. Today, I want to share with you these special traits and mindsets which the natural survivors of breakups have had or have developed. Their knowledge will help you to realize where your own problems lie and how you can overcome them effectively. Here are the 7 most important traits for overcoming a breakup fast. Number 1, independency. Have you learned to detach yourself from your partner during the relationship? Detachment does not mean that you do not love your partner, but it implies the knowledge that you don't need your partner for your own happiness. Your happiness comes from within. It's important to realize this. Have you ever learned to live alone, that you can survive on your own? This is a very important attribute, which helps you when you need to face a divorce with more confidence, especially important for housewives who don't work outside the home for their living. Number 2, having a life goal. Most of the successful breakup survivors have a life goal, which is independent of their relationship. This could be a business, a work-related career, or success in sports. Anything that satisfies an ambition you are passionate about and which makes you happy. It is important that your relationship or marriage is not the only thing that's vital in your life. Number 3, mental control. One of the main reasons that we suffer heavily from breakups or divorces is our inability to control our thoughts. Very often we are caught in a vicious cycle of negative thoughts, which eventually lead to more suffering. Whether or not we can break free of it depends on our ability to control our mind. Persons who practice meditation and other mental control techniques before the breakup are in a better position to handle this. Number 4, high self-esteem. Do you feel incomplete without your partner? Was he or she the better part of you? Then separation would of course be a drastic experience for you. It is critical to develop natural self-esteem. Self-love and self-confidence is something you can develop through different continuous exercises. These are personal traits that will help you improve every aspect of your life, not only your relationships or your ability to cope with a breakup or divorce. To love yourself and thereby establish a strong self-confidence is one of the most vital ingredients of living a fulfilled life. Number 5, having an extroverted personality. You can divide humanity into 2 different main personality types, introverted and extroverted. I have observed that extroverted personalities overcome breakups much easier. They enjoy having people around them and inclined to energize themselves through interaction, whereas introverts tend to concentrate more on their own feelings and thoughts, which is fatal during a breakup. Being one of these personalities is something that is deeply wired into you. Hence, it is tough to change this, but you can at least aspire after the extroverted side. Number 6, being the action type. How do you react when problems occur? Are you more the action solution type, or do you tend to hide away in lethargy and procrastination? This is again where humanity divides into 2 types. Of course, we all know that it's better to be a problem solver. Unfortunately, this doesn't make it easier. This is a socially induced problem, so it's possible to train yourself towards being a person who acts. The action-type personality suffers much less from breakups. Taking action drives away fears. And number 7, experience in the dating game. Will I ever find someone new? That is one of the most asked questions after a relationship breakup. If you are an experienced dater and you know the game, then you have a crucial advantage. You don't have to pose this question to yourself. You can go out there and find a new partner who fulfills your needs when you are ready. You know how it's done. This is more of a comfort than you might think. This means conquering the fear of being alone. Fortunately, this is a skill which can be learned. What is the magic formula for overcoming a breakup, you might ask? It's understanding where your personal problems are and reacting to them. It is developing the traits for surviving faster and easier. That's what I do in my personal coaching. You can go through the aforementioned list and narrow down the traits where you have to work on yourself. Any improvement will immediately manifest itself in all the areas of your life. You alone have the key to your well-being. Use it. Your friend, Eddie Corbano. You just listened to the post titled, The Magic Formula for Overcoming a Breakup Fast by Eddie Corbano of lovesthegame.com. And once again, I just want to say thank you to our friends at Solid Gold. Just like humans, cats and dogs can end up with health and dental problems if their nutrition is poor. Solid Gold food is formulated for your pet's optimal nutrition. You won't find fillers like corn and wheat in their products. And I know I've said this before, but our pooch Billy is a part of our family, so his health is important to us. And knowing the quality of the food is just as good as the flavor of the food is a huge priority to us. Solid Gold foods are different because they cleanse the digestive system with whole superfoods, balance with probiotics, and support the immune system of your pet. Now, that's the type of food our furry friends should be fueling up with. Right now, Solid Gold is offering our listeners 30% off your first order by visiting solidgoldpet.com/ORD. That's solidgoldpet.com/ORD for 30% off your first order. Remember, that's solidgoldpet.com/ORD. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and keep this outro nice and short for you. Have a good one, and make sure to come on back again tomorrow for 2 posts by Lisa Merlo Booth, where your optimal life awaits.